everybody. Thanks for
Hi,
being
everyone.
here. Yeah. On the couch. What is it?
Oh, yeah. Sundays on the sofa.
Sundays on the sofa.
Nice.
With
Kevin
Debbie
Shannon said we
Lisa,
should call it.
Relaxing on the recliner.
Sundays on the sofa.
chilling on today's lounge.
On the chase. Chewing on the chase.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but yeah. So happy Sunday, everybody. And yeah, hope you brought your dreams. There was no homework. If you've been dreaming something, put it in there. I know I've been dreaming stuff. I've been really tired lately. So when I'm asleep, I mean, I'm out. The dreams are, I don't know if that means there's work being done while sleeping or just there's something celestial maybe that's just making everybody a little drowsy.
Oh, just a little sleepy sleeps.
Just
Your
a little
guardian.
sleepy.
Your guardian angel's helping
I
you
can totally
sleep.
curl up right now. So
Oh, me too.
you all want to take a group nap? I'm down for it.
That's our
Oh,
homework.
that'd be great. We'll just get on here and just take a little nap.
Oh, just snooze. Yeah, that'd be nice. A little background music. Yeah. But yeah, Erin Sipes doing her birthday thing to everybody. So yeah, happy birthday to everybody this month. Big hugs. Yeah.
Hi, Sharon.
It's so good to see all you guys. Joe Schmo, Melissa's here. Yay.
Craig, Pamela.
Melissa has a tip here. She said, if you want to dream more, take your B complex vitamins. I actually take those daily. So.
Oh, me too. I take B complex.
Yeah, same. So, all right, right on.
JJ, maybe add B complex.
I take women over 55 or 50 multivitamin.
I take those too.
I'll check and see how I'm doing.
I try to take too many things, actually. If we line it up, there's lots of things happening. But yeah.
I take more calories and supplements than food.
That's awesome.
I was wondering if Joe Schmo is from Idaho.
Joe Schmo from Idaho. I like the way that rhymes. That's nice.
Hi, Clarence. Welcome.
Hey. And Wayne said, where are the sofa pillows? Axel is talking over here. Hi, Axel. Glad you could join us. Yeah, guys, put your stuff in all caps, emojis, whatever, and we'll star them and see what's going on. And I don't know.
Prince Charming's mom said, my dreams are too weird to tell you. The weirder the better.
We like weird.
Wow.
I encourage weird. I think that needs to be done.
I have been dreaming about random people from high school. Like just these random, like I didn't have like really any connection with them at all. They'd be in my class, you know, and it's just like, why did I have a dream about you?
That's interesting.
Every night it's somebody different. Yeah.
Huh.
Anybody else dreaming about high school?
No, not over here.
Oh, me, I've had all kinds of like high school, from high school to past to, I mean, it's been all over the place for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, these people coming in random from the past.
I'm on board with the random people, but it's people I don't know.
And
I get that too.
I know a Rosie Garcia from South Korea. Let's all do rhymes.
And mimes.
I do not.
Here he is. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining. Hang on. Thanks for starring with me, whoever's doing that over there. Appreciate it.
I would be terrible. I would be terrible at a class reunion because it's like I can't even remember that Debbie and I live near each other sometimes.
Yeah.
I'd be like, wait, who are you?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I'd be terrible.
Yeah. I just had a class reunion, and I was horrible at recognizing.
It's like you almost just need to meet everybody again because it's been so long.
Yeah, reintroduction, right?
And the other thing about it is they wanted us, when the stuff went out first, they were like, we want you to dress 80s, right? So I almost didn't go because I didn't want to dress 80s. Number one, we didn't even dress 80s when we were barely in high school in the 80s. Like ours is the 70s, late 70s.
Wonder why they didn't pick 70s.
Well, because we graduated in 80 something, 82 or whatever. And so they wanted us to dress 80s. And I'm like, I didn't even dress 80s. And so I almost didn't go. But I went, my friend and I went, we dressed 80s. We were the only effing 2 people dressed in 80s. I was so pissed.
Whoops.
All right. Well, we've got some stuff started, guys. So
there you go. Let's do this.
Let's do this. How about Lottie? Lottie B. Hi, Lottie.
Hi, Lottie.
Lottie says, I had a dream about a killer whale last night. I was in the water with it. Any clue what that was about?
Cool.
Sign me up. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Killer whale last night. I was in the water with it. Any clue?
Were you by any chance, were you riding the whale or were you just next to the whale? I don't know why I feel like that's important, but there's something about your interaction with the whale in the water that I kind of want to know.
Oh, that's so good.
Let's see here.
That's immense energy right there. Yeah.
She said she felt apprehensive.
So I'm feeling that when you're dealing with killer whales or orca whale, it really brings in the energy of adventure, calling you to be your free self, your free wild self, calling the wild out of you, kind of calling to your wild, and calling you into your power, calling you into your confidence. So if there's something that you're doing and you're like, feeling maybe a lack of confidence, they're calling you into stand in your power. So that's generally when you have an orca, that orca energy is bringing in for you. That's general. So, but you're in water. So that also is a symbolic, in dreams as emotions. Right.
Right. Yeah. I wrote down, it really feels like
she said that totally resonates.
Yeah, there's a lot about a journey, exploration, and with that whale signifying something that's so big. It's like, is there something going on in your world where you feel like there's something larger than yourself that you kind of have to wrap your head around? A little bit of something to grasp. It's hard to grasp things in water. So that made me think of that as well. I did draw one card and it says, Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Which I think is interesting. And there's actually in this. So
nice. That's cool.
There's kind of a larger thing to think about with this dream. Again, it feels like
yes, spiritual journey suddenly taken off recently.
Right on. Right on. There you go. So yeah, that's what I've got over here.
Have you guys ever watched the movie Whale Rider? It's a really sweet movie. I'm gonna have to watch it again. So this is a great reminder, but it's about the in New Zealand with the Maori. And it's all about how this there's always a chieftain that can like call in the whales and like ride the whales. So I was getting that, and they had me, Lottie, when I was writing your name, they had me do it in a tribal way. So I'm just really curious. I got goosebumps. So I'm just really curious, like if you were to think about, and you kept saying calling, and I couldn't remember the name. So I was like, oh, that's about the whale callers, how they call the whale. So there's something really sweet and tribal that I'm getting about that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet and tribal. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Instantly, I heard when you said the orca, I heard majestic. And so I wrote that down, and then I was looking at the orca, and although it was the orca, I heard that it was the lioness of the sea. And that apprehension was the part about the apprehension that you have. They wanted to remind you that you are safe under the water or above the water. So in either place. And so that apprehension that you're feeling, there's freedom, there's limited opportunities for you. And that kind of standstill, pause, gestational period, you're coming out of that. And so the opportunities that are there for you, it makes sense that you would feel some apprehension, but they want to bring in that ferocious, majestic energy of the lioness of the sea, the orca. So that's what's coming through.
Yay.
Mm.
You know, what's really interesting when you said lioness, that's exactly, I was on with Medium Kim yesterday, and she did this. She's been talking about the lion people. So it's just really interesting. Like this is the next day, and this is the lioness of the ocean or the sea. That's cool.
Thank you, Shannon.
Yeah. Fiona, you did it at the same time.
So thank you, Lottie, for that. That's wonderful. Did we want to take turns picking, or you all want me to just steer the ship here?
You can go if you're the lioness of the stream.
You got this.
Okay. Let's see here. Here's one from Wayne. Hello, Wayne.
Hello, Wayne.
Last night I dreamt that I work and had to leave early because I got sick from my booster shot. I woke up at 3:33. Actually feeling sick from the booster shot that I got yesterday. So woke up at 3:33.
There you go. Yep. That's where you're living out the dream. You have to go to the bathroom, and the whole dream, you're looking for a bathroom, even though there's other things going on in the dream. You're still on the sideline looking for that bathroom.
For sure.
Yeah. So you were feeling sick, and yeah, interesting.
That was my reality with Brian yesterday. He did the same, and it's funny because I just heard the discomfort that comes when we're healing. I pulled one card, and it's the beloved, and it's the radical acceptance of that. And I feel like in the discomfort sometime is the opportunity to do the most healing. And so the body's way of, on a physical, showing us sometimes is through that discomfort, but it feels supportive. I'm not getting much more than that about this particular energy, but just this radical acceptance. And then the fire is standing out. And so in the burn off of that, that's really purifying as well. And I'm sorry that it kind of kicked you in the butt.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oops, sorry. That was me. Oh my God, my Oh, sorry.
What?
Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm new here. I'm new here. I'm new here. There we go.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Wayne. It's one of those, but it's a good example of showing that working out what's happening in your body while you're sleeping.
Yeah, if anything, yeah, it's definitely an indication that that real life connection that you can make. Heal thyself almost, right? You know, it really, I think it indicates that because I remember way back, Wayne used to say he couldn't remember his dreams and things weren't making sense.
There
And
you
now look at
go.
what he's doing now, right? So
Right.
it just really feels like the progression of it all is important to pay attention to. So, you keep doing what you're doing. And I think that's wonderful. Yeah.
Good point.
Did you guys have anything more with that or?
Nope.
Nope. That all sounds good to me.
Next.
Nailed it.
Thank you, Wayne, for that. Right. Here we go. Julie Owens. Hi, Julie.
Hello.
Hello, Julie.
Hello, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Julie has a question. I'm always dreaming that my husband is having an affair for the last 30 years. Why? 30 years.
You wake up mad at him? Because I do.
I was just talking to somebody about that, how you can wake up pissed because of the
so mad.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
30 years of this. I want to know, which it might be hard to pinpoint, but it sounds like it's a recurring dream. So I'm always interested in knowing what might be going on when you have the dream. Are you able to connect it to, like, did you guys, is there something you're eating? Did y'all have a weird discussion? Did you do something that kind of was annoying? Did you do something that annoyed him? I don't know if you're able to make that kind of a connection, but.
And,
I mean, I don't think it's indicative of a marital issue at all. I think it's just, I don't know. It's just a kind of a little bit of a smack, an awareness moment of some sort. Maybe some kind of frustration, not necessarily with him, but something that you need to pay attention to, and something that's important to you, because the struggle is real with that concept. And for it to be something that's so long-term, it feels like it's a notice me kind of a thing. But that's what I'm getting so far. But go ahead, guys.
I'm just going to piggyback right on there. What I'm hearing here from my team in regard to what is happening in this dream with you is very much connected to feeling. So metaphorically, let's say he works a lot, and that job becomes that job becomes like that affair. You know what I mean? So it produces, like, he prefers to work than to be with me, and it could be an unconscious thought, but it's coming through your dreams. So you're just working out in your dreams what your emotional body is feeling, even if it's unconscious. And so so there's a time where I feel like there's often a time where there is, like you said, that disconnect, and that triggers this dream.
Yeah. And she also said, sometimes I feel like I'm projecting.
On the echo of what Debbie was getting about the kind of that energy of the points of difference, and just seeing it. So the subconscious will kind of step in to cleanse, if you will. So the reality of it is very different. This isn't happening literally, but the energy can be alike. And so what Spirit's nudging is that you step into the celebration of these areas of difference where you might place your energy here and he might place his energy there. So it can feel like separation, but there's real opportunity for celebration there. So it feels very cleansing, is a part of the work. And so they sometimes do that in the abstract or not literal ways. For one example is to cleanse and release. So,
and to, it's an opportunity to work it out. So they're bringing it to focus, and they're like, he may choose golf, and he may choose that 6 hours of golf on Saturday, every Saturday. And you're like, well, what about me? And, but they want you to know it's not you. It's not about you. You know what I mean? He's just spinning that energy, like Kevin said. So yeah.
So Julie, it was really interesting what they brought for me is, and I come from like a nature based reader, and so they showed me a hollowed part of a hollowed out tree. And I see you snuggled into it, and it's almost like it's a really cool piece of artwork, as if somebody had either done this digitally or they did like the drawing or the painting. But I see you in this beautiful space within the tree, and it's nice and it's soft. And I see you like you're putting your hands on the bark, and that feels good. And then the smell of the tree and the earth. Then there's also like this, the composting a little bit of the tree too, because it has a hole in it. It just feels super safe and really comforting. And I think that's one of the things, not feeling maybe safe and secure, or, having somebody paying attention. I know my lover, his mistress is the river currently. So, so it's one of those things maybe you could think about before you go to bed, because I see you touching like the softness of inside the tree and feeling really safe and tucked in. So it was really beautiful to experience that. Thank you for your question.
Nice. Yeah.
Really.
Thank you. All right. Well, let's move down, because these are in no particular order, guys. And thanks for hanging out when we choose these questions too.
So Julie, your team is saying they don't want you. The reason that you dream about it to move the energies, because they don't want you to store it in your body and create it into a big bitterness ball.
Yeah.
Bitterness ball.
Sorry, I'm just saying what they're saying.
Oh my God, I love that.
That dark heart is coming out. No, dark heart.
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh.
All right. Well, hold on. Here's something with here we go. Fogo Pogo.
Fogo Pogo. I love that.
Not JJ on this one. So Fogo Pogo says you had a dream.
Fogo Pogo wants to know if that's like a cheese ball.
Oh, okay. So Fogo Pogo says, years ago, I had a dream with a spirit guide. JJ has already tapped into this a bit with me. Just curious about what everyone else gets.
Years ago.
A dream with a spirit guide.
Any more details?
Yeah.
Sounds like a journey.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just the once?
It was like a glimpse. They wanted to give you a glimpse of something. It feels like a journey. It feels like they wanted to give you a glimpse of like a path.
Yeah.
He appeared as
a gateway.
Oh, there you go. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Pogo Pogo.
Yep.
Yeah, he appeared as an elk and then shifted into a man.
Oh, interesting.
Beautiful. I like that.
Well, this is a unicorn, so it's close to an elk.
It's close.
Yeah.
They're both horny.
They're both horny. No matter how you look at it.
Yeah. Oh, I've missed this.
Yes.
So good. More curiosity. You know that, and maybe this isn't part of the dream, and maybe it is. I'll let you decide in that. But it's like the energy when I read your name was from Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, the tiger, and just that energy of curiosity and excitement and wonder. It feels like, it feels like that, more of that as you move into, because I think this is a gateway for your communication. And so the invite to explore more of that, Fogo, more of that, calling it in, creating a little intention to really harness and focus into all things, including your own abilities. So feels exciting.
I also feel Fogo Pogo. It was the timing of this dream was important in that there's a letting you know that you had this powerful force guiding you. It feels as though you had come through some possible accomplishments, maybe, or finished a season or something like that, and they're like, whoa, good job, and here's some open pathways for you as we guide you forward. And it could have been, when I say accomplishments, it could have been that you had just come through some challenges as well, but you had just overcome something, and they are there to guide you, and you have this this powerful letting you see and experience this power, the power of this guide, guiding you into your next path, and you got this type of feel to it. So that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I have one card for you, and it says growth. It says growth requires you to step out of your comfort zone. Growing pains can help you in gaining wisdom and experience. The old must be left behind before growing into the new.
Mm-hmm.
And that could very well be, the journey that you're on and the way you're feeling about it. And I like the glimpse analogy. It does seem like it's just a nice little preface for what's ahead for you. Mm-hmm. So there's there's more to come. To be excited.
Got this. You got this.
Yeah, I got two things. I really wanted to stay in the thought process of like investigating how would it feel to shift from one thing to another. And I got kind of stuck in the not stuck, but it was lovely to be in the in-between, almost like, in Star Trek when they're like, beam me up, Spotty.
Beam me up, Spotty.
Beam me up, Spotty.
Tomato. Oh, we get it.
Or Scotty. I don't know.
So anyways, it's that thing where you just are like the molecules or like the energy. And I really love that idea of that in between with the shifting. And then the other thing, they brought me to the throat, and they, I don't know if you like to listen to like the Mongolian throat musicians or singers, but that felt really good, very earthy, grounding. So yeah.
Yes, JJ, that's on our playlist.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Mongolia throat.
Yes, she said, I've been told I float between two places is what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is evident, especially with the unicorn showing up.
Yeah. Oh, so floaty.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And horny, I guess, right?
And horny. Sorry.
And spotty.
Yeah.
Lots of adjectives today. All right. So,
yeah. All in a night's dream.
Yeah.
All in a night's dream.
The beauty of dreams, you just don't know. Let's see here.
All right.
Well, Coyote's just doing happy dance because she finally caught alive. So
Yay, Coyote!
we're
Woo.
glad you did.
Oh.
We had some coyote action here last night.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Very, very loud.
Wow.
Let's see here.
Mating season?
Outside.
Oh, you have your key. Did you name it, Debbie?
Oh.
Give
it a job.
I did.
You don't have to tell us if you don't want to. If it's a secret.
Okay.
That's a magic key.
All right. Right on. Here's one. Well, I don't know. Deborah here. I'm just really interested in this one.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Oh my
Deborah
gosh.
had a dream about large pack of chewing gum in a net.
Oh. Okay. I get it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, the stickiness, the
Large
clinginess.
packs of chewing gum in a net.
I love dreams. I love them.
I guess those packs were wrapped. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, it's the pride. Got it.
Welcome, Julie, to the members. Thank you. We meet on Fridays, Zoom meetup.
Nice. I got dizzy with this one. 1, 2.
Okay, so Deborah, do you guys want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay. So, where they're taking me, Deborah, is feeling caught, but literally they're just saying you can get out of this. This is here's some gum. Just chew your way out. You got this. You can get out of this. And they're even giving you the symbols of the chewing gum. They're just large pack. See, they're total way out of this net. You feel trapped, but there's a total way out. And so the question is, where in your life do you feel like there's really no way out of this situation, or I'm feeling trapped or wrapped up in something that you can't get out? And they're like, no, you can. You are never trapped.
I love that you said that. I love everything you said because I have a whole going on with this dream for her. Okay. I also was thinking with the net of being trapped, and I was thinking of it. It can also be like capturing something, trying to really get a hold of something. And when I was also thinking about you got a way out, you can get out of this net. I was picturing her using that chewing gum like a cartoon character and blowing a bubble. With the gum and like lifting herself out of there. It was like a whole deal. So got a whole, I don't know. That's the way
you got a whole thing going. I got
a whole scenario, and it's cool. It's really cool. So it's like you rescue yourself. You are handling it. You don't need assistance. You are resourceful. So whatever's in front of you, you're able to take that and use it to your benefit.
I got the same, where it's like, it's not a sticky situation. I pulled 2 cards, and how it's presenting and what's actually underneath it is what they want you to be aware of. I got the tender embrace, and it's the pack stands out to me. So you would think in the embrace of 2 elephants that could look really messy potentially, but there's this tenderness to it. And then it's the recognition of your power. So your ability, the power move, it's like you have so much say in this. And this might be speaking specifically to a certain scenario in your life, or just in a general way, internally or externally. But it's so big, but yet so subtle. And that's, feels really good.
So the more gum, because I've tested this, the more gum you have, your bubble is more protected. It's not just one piece of gum, it's like large packs of chewing gum. So there's like protection in there too. Definitely getting some like MacGyver vibes.
Oh, for sure. Like throw her a Q-tip and she can make anything.
A pen. What I saw that was really interesting is I saw this really muscular, like, and I got the feeling it was a merman, and his arm is reaching out to help you out of this net. So I'm not sure if you have a connection with the mer people. There you go.
Love it.
Oh,
Hi, Terry, at Holding Your Space.
Hi,
Hi,
Terry.
Terry. Good to see you. All right. Thank you, Deborah, for that.
I mean, it must have been like Hubba Bubba, right? I mean, it's not.
It had to be.
Oh, wait, maybe it is Trident.
I don't know, man. Can you blow a good bubble with Trident? I don't
know. But you can call a merman in with Trident.
Absolutely. Trident.
It wasn't called Big Chew, and it was like a baseball gun. And
Big Chew. Yeah.
You could blow some mega bubbles with that.
Yeah, that was no joke.
Yeah. So this is happening a lot, you guys. So try again. I'm glad you brought this up, and it's so funny because I wanted to bring this up. This is probably happening to a lot of you, where you're getting those flashes out of the corner of your eyes, or you're seeing shadows or something moving quickly. That is part of what's happening as far as the veil thinning, or being able to, you're literally seeing the what we before could not see, except unless you were like a medium or something. But now it's coming forward stronger and stronger and so yes, so you're seeing into the spirit world.
Do you see the messages coming through?
It looks like a lot of people are seeing those.
Yeah, a lot of people.
And I wanted to bring it up because my team told me to bring it up and talk about this. So y'all know those flashes and those things that you're seeing spirit. You're seeing into the spiritual realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clairvoyant.
A bunch of clairvoyants here.
Clairvoyant.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine. It's perfect.
Yeah. And Brenda here says, always seek out a doctor.
Right.
we are not professionals.
We are not professionals. Seek out a doctor. But,
Yeah.
I just think it's ironic that my team had
Wiki too.
Bring that up.
Like we see it all as like spirit and wonder, and it is. I'm only being cheeky now, but it's like, your retina detaching. Yes, there always is that.
There could be, but
when in doubt, check it out. But
there you go. When in doubt, check it out.
Totally.
No worries. But we are all about the woo woo. So we're gonna lean that way probably a lot of the time.
Yeah, everybody, I'm telling you, I knew it, and I was told to say. So I'm glad that they reminded me.
Big one here. Yeah. Wow. I'm not crazy.
No. You might be.
Well, I don't know about that. That we know you, Prince Charming's mom. So I don't know.
Yeah, we know. We know you're not. Catherine says, seen lots of things. Good. Yep.
Quick
all right.
blue orbs. Nice.
Yeah. Quick blue orbs.
Quick blue orbs.
Chris Wicken said it's usually the left side for her. And Chris thinks she's what? Yeah, there's a little bit of crazy with all of us guys, so that's in there.
Yeah.
No, this is a legit thing for sure.
Julie says, "I love woohoo." Yeah, we're all a little woohoo, woo, woohoo,
woohoo. Who's woo?
I actually heard when I read that, I heard woohoo instead of woo woo, and it's funny you actually said that.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, look at all the cool people showing up.
I know, love it. Love all you guys. Good to see you all. Thanks for hanging out, family, on the couch or Sundays on the sofa. We're going to change the name.
Right.
Slide into that.
I like it. I like Sunday on the sofa.
Me too.
All right.
I'll have to change the whole icon and everything.
Boy.
Right, that's a game changer.
I was like, I am not coming back until it's a sofa.
Until we're sitting on the sofa, I'm not coming back.
Fancy on the futon.
Totally. That too.
Busy on the daybed.
Okay, really? Diving into the duvet. All right.
Diving into the duvet. Sundays on the satay. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
We can just change it every week. I guess we could make it something different. I don't know.
We could for fun and just to see what we can come up with.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
All right, well, let's go with Corey Amore.
That's Amore.
Oh, hi, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Corey.
So Corey says, I had a weird dream that I was wearing white tights with huge red poppies under white pants. I came out of the dressing room and bumped into a celebrity wearing a vest made out of deflated beach balls.
Oh, that's so
okay, Corey.
Okay.
Step away. Whatever you're doing over there.
Literally.
Step away from that pizza at night when you go to bed.
Something's going on.
Just kidding.
I love it. Let's unpack it.
Yeah, let's unpack it.
All right. I think this is cool. Rebecca said, what were you drinking?
Boy.
So, clothing
Corey said I was laughing all day. That's awesome.
Oh, I bet you were. Clothing is, a type of covering or we use clothes to kind of hide our nakedness. We also use clothes and in that we can get creative and artistic and be different with it. But in general, in dreams, it's about a covering, because if you're naked in a dream, you're exposed, there's anxiety there and like that. And so generally, if your clothing is highlighted in a dream, it's talking about a specific covering or armor, so to speak. And I think it's interesting that you bumped into a celebrity wearing a vest of deflated beach balls. So
yeah, I have to piggyback off of that a little bit too. I was also thinking, I was equating the celebrity with something being very public, and that vulnerability,
vulnerability,
things possibly being shown or falling off, and there you are, right? So yeah, there's something, who knows, different paths with that. I mean, it could literally be there's something going on in your life where you are feeling vulnerable, or you're having to speak quickly, or you're having to take on a new job or new responsibilities, or new relationship. Maybe open up your heart a little bit more, and it's a little revealing for you, stepping out of your comfort zone, kind of stuff. Kind of stuff I'm getting over here.
I was instantly aware, I'm not sure what the direction of this, but I'm going to go with it, was aware of your dad, so father energy. And in that, so there's this like, this energy of the potential rejection for the kind of costume, and then this realization through, and I think that's the part about the celebrity and them having the exposure or being exposed, and this layer of the acceptance, and what the energy of dad and father is, that's one of the strongest bonds potentially between a daughter and father, and that bond is the foundation for that acceptance, despite, like appearing naked or like a fool or like, wardrobe malfunction. So this to me has the energy of that bond being recognized.
I like that. She says my dad was an amazing man.
Interesting. Still is. Yeah.
JJ, you got anything?
Oh, she's muted. She muted.
Sorry, the pizza man came and the dogs were barking. It went directly into the heart space for me. So that makes sense. Just to look a little, not look so deep into the words you wrote, but like the feelings, and it is like a longing, like a heart echo. It's like, I know my mom feels that way about my dad. It's just like, it's when the heart is like calling out and that person's not in the physical anymore, and you want that echo to come back. So it's in the heart space, and hugging you and thank you for sharing this.
And Corey, your team wants to also, before we move on, wants you to know that that no matter how you try to hide your unique beauty or your beautiful self, or just no matter how much you try to hide it, it will always shine through. Your soul self is always going to shine through, even if you try to hide it. It's going to shine through. And I feel like with the red poppies, under white tights or under white pants, you can't hide that. You can't hide the red poppies. You can't hide that part of you. And it's okay to let that shine. Fly your flag, Corey.
Woo!
Woohoo! Thank you, Corey.
Exactly.
All right. Let's see here. Going through.
Hi, Mark. Nice to see you, Mr. Rhodes.
Hello.
All right. Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Wiccan.
Chris Wiccan.
As a child, I used to have a recurring dream that I was going wagon and hitting a bump and flying off the wagon, until one day that actually happened.
Oh. As a child, I used to have a recurring dream.
Oh, yeah.
A red wagon.
Those reoccurring dreams.
Yeah.
And just letting, kind of giving you a heads up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
and I love that because it's like letting you, that connection with your team was going then, and so beautiful.
It's almost like that's kind of the beginnings of your relationship with your team,
right?
Those childhood dreams.
Yeah,
it's
those
like
dreams and
a little introduction, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is funny. I got two funny cards, Impasse, which is reflect and redirect your energy. And then I think because of your sense of humor, it's like wondrous universe. And it says walk in beauty. So the recommendation is to get out of the wagon and walk.
Yeah.
So it was a heads up.
It was a heads up for sure. Those were two great cards for that heads up.
Totally.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheeky, very tongue in cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have anything more with that? Or we?
Just getting an inner child vibe. Like it's reminding me of like it's old school to be in a red wagon, and going down a hill. That's so old school.
I totally did that. I did it all day long.
Yeah.
In my wagon. In fact, I stood up in it, and that's when I took the tumble.
Oh my gosh.
I was going down this huge hill, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to stand up and surf on this.
Totally.
Didn't work well. Didn't work well. No helmet. We didn't have helmets back
Who
then.
needed helmets then?
No.
Explains a lot.
It really does. Oh my gosh. Crazy things
that,
we
Chris.
did.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. Lots of good stuff.
Yeah, no seatbelts either. No.
You guys jump in if I'm missing anything that you all are feeling or vibing on.
You want me to look here? You want a break?
There was one about the Native American, and they couldn't understand what they were speaking because I think they were talking about Navajo. They were speaking in a different language. That one caught my eye.
Was that starred or not? Probably not, huh?
Oh, here I go again.
That's all right.
If you're here and you have the Native American spirit guide that walks around the pond,
step forward now, please. I'm looking for that. Was it a recent comment?
No, it was before.
Okay.
Prince Charming's mom has like a 3-parter or something. If do you want to do a 3-parter? Be interesting. Yeah, we have time to do one more.
Yeah, I don't mind at all. I didn't know if we were hung up on the Navajo one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see it. I looked through every single.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
All right, Prince Charming's mom. Here we go. Okay, here it goes. I dreamed about a bunch of friends I used to hang with in my drinking days. They had murdered someone, and I knew about it, but didn't report it. I was scared I'd get in trouble. They bought the dead guy a new outfit and were going to dig him up and redress him. I haven't seen these people in years.
Oh, wow.
That is so interesting.
That's cool.
It is cool. That's cool. Yeah. She's like, no, I woke up scared. I'm going to get caught for something.
Yeah.
That's cool. Interesting. Lots of layers to that one. Like literal layers.
It's so interesting, the digging him up to redress him. Okay. Okay. Do you want me to dive in, guys?
Oh, is there not? Oh, I thought there was part 3.
I know, sorry.
Nope, no worries. Yeah.
Rebecca wants to know, was she drinking tequila? Rebecca's favorite choice of sip is tequila. Okay. Do you guys want me to dive in a little bit here? Okay. So we when we go through deep healing, we embrace the injustices. Okay. We can't redress the injustices that happen to us when we heal from our past, from anything that may have taken place or any injustices that have happened to us personally. You can't go back and rewrite that and make it different than it was. You can't put pretty clothes on it and go, well, it wasn't that bad or this or that. It's important that we embrace the whole thing to fully release it. Because if you just put new clothes on it to try to cover it up or rewrite it, or, if we redress him, it's not as bad. It doesn't cleanse, we're all trying to awake, awaken or step into higher consciousness and come from a place of love and awareness and, you know, all of that. And so we kind of don't want this stuff to dredge us down. So we're going to redress it a little bit and make it so it wasn't so bad. I just feel there's something about this that, about the redressing of it, and that it's important to not, it's okay. It's just part of your story. It's not your whole story of who you are. So don't try to redress it, because that only kind of keeps it buried. It's just in a different clothing. Does that make sense? Okay. And she says, "Well, Debbie, that makes so much sense." Okay.
Wow.
That's what your team is saying.
I don't know what the words are going to come out of my mouth right now, but so I'm going to draw to the cards. And maybe that's what you were saying, is that the failures are also the success, because I don't know how to make sense of that. But I pulled instantly and this might not make sense at all, but this is what I'm getting, is that this was also an awakening of your mediumship ability. So in that sensitivity, you had the awareness that there was communication with that person. And so the card, just to support that, because that's what I got and wrote down in that awakening, was you stepping into your power in that. So maybe like that related, but that's what's what I'm being made aware of. So
I like that. I like that.
I like that too. And I was actually seeing that body as extension of yourself, like maybe your higher self even.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's really interesting, the constant repression. It's like you don't want to talk about it, you're burying it, you're redressing it, exhuming it. It's like everything's being done to cover this up. And for you to step into it is so important. And I like that terminology too that Kevin used. I got courage and boldness was the card I got for you. It says, step into courage despite your fears. Be willing to take a risk in order to gain more. Speak your truth. So it's like, get in there. And but yeah, the layering of that and the pushing down of it, I think you need to just really kind of go with your higher self. You know, there's something
I like that.
Tap into there that's right there. It's tangible. It's right there. You just need to really go with it. It's what I'm getting.
That makes sense too. And I think there's a lot of layers to this. Each part of your dream is alive. So the message is alive coming from your dream. And so each part of this is true to you, Prince Charming's mom.
I like the word tangible. It's not a word I get that often. So thank you for saying that. I was getting, they kept saying DNA. And then when I was thinking about like the story around this, I'm not sure if this is the legit thing that they're trying to show me, but it reminded me of how, and maybe in past lives when we were trying to be our true authentic self, we had to hide that. We had to make it look different than what it really was. And I get some grief with that and some tears about not being able to be who we truly are because of other people. So this was kind of out of your control. You know, you weren't the one who did the murder. You weren't the one who did the burying or the digging up. And it's like this out of control feeling. And you know, ultimately you feel like you're the one who's going to get in trouble. So I would just kind of revisit, and it's sad that people, and even in today's world that happens where people can't be their true authentic self. So I'm getting a past life, something with the DNA.
Good. Ooh, this one.
That was a good
mom,
dream right there.
Yeah, you need to really sit with this one for a minute and do some, try to do some writing or something on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all the dreams everybody's providing tonight, there's a lot of depth to it. I mean, oh my gosh, because we can only provide just a little snippet, because we just have, kind of a set amount of time. But, take your dreams, guys, a step further and really dive in. I know we're at an hour. I did find Deanne's Navajo thing if you all want.
Oh, you did? Oh, good job.
But I think I'll have to, I don't see it in here. Like, I'm going to have to type it.
They rewrote it.
Oh, nice.
Is it in there? Can you all see it? Because I can't on here.
Yeah, it says, I have a spirit that walks around my pond that is a Navajo woman, but I cannot communicate with her because she's speaking Navajo. What is the message for me?
Okay, here we go.
Sorry, I clicked on it at the same time.
Next week, healing on the hammock is what I heard. We'll be on the hammock next week.
Healing on the hammock.
Swingers only.
Swingers only.
A whole other show.
A whole other show.
Okay.
What I see, spirits beyond the stars, is this. There's this glow from the throat area. There's this beautiful light, and sometimes the words don't need to be. There's a different way of communicating. It's kind of the communicating with the light. Definitely something with the voice box. And I kind of feel like she's gifting you. If we take out out this beautiful light, I feel like as if it's gifting you with this communication with light, is what I would say.
And also building your telepathy.
Yeah.
This is an opportunity for you to expand that ability.
Yeah. Yeah, you think of the relationship where we have the ability with the animals, the trees, the elements to be in the communication. They're saying that it's more about the vibration. And so in that, we don't always witness through the realization of the words, but that we're not missing anything. So that truth around the vibration, the reconciliation, it's communication. And so we have so many ways of doing that. And so to be celebrated. Can you send that guide to my house, please?
Right. Right.
That's a great
powerful.
to be with.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually making me think along the lines of using all of your senses. It's like, okay, you've got the Navajo woman there. The speaking is not working out, but what else are you picking up? What are you feeling? What are you hearing? What are you seeing? So it's like it's not just about the spoken word, but it's so much more for you with this. So
connecting on a higher
yeah, which I guess is what you guys said, but I was kind of
that you have
that's powerful.
The words. Yeah, beautiful.
All right, guys.
Yay!
Well, we're at an hour, so
dreaming on the Davenport. We're getting a bunch of good names here.
I'm telling you, every week it's going to have to be something different for sure. It's going to happen.
I like that.
All right,
Debbie has us all in the tub. That'll be that in the tub. All right. Blessings, and continue to keep track of your dreams.
Yeah.
And,
I don't know which piece of furniture we're on next time with. One of us. Just subscribe to all of our channels and look for furniture. We don't know. So
funny.
But yeah, and hit the like button wherever you are. Also, leave a comment when this is over because we love the comments and it helps so much.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we will be around, and y'all are wonderful. Thanks for the support, the moderating too, posting all of our links and all of our
Thank
information.
you for the moderating.
Yeah, thanks, guys. So, and thank you guys for being on my sofa. And I guess we'll see you around. So smoochies and squeezies.
Smooches and squeezies.
Bye, guys.
Bye.